my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all okay. So today I am bringing you some delicious dessert ideas. I know that when you are trying to eat well, it is sometimes hard to find that kind of sweet treat, something that kind of will keep you ticking over, keep you pushing on. So I thought today I would make a couple of my favorite recipes. Obviously they are not recipes I've created, they're just recipes that I've found over the years that work, and they are all so super delicious. I try to set them for my clients because I just know that they are so great, they are so tasty, and they are just a little bit better for you than your normal average dessert. So I actually originally had a couple of other recipes planned, and I then realised that they all had peanut butter in, and I was like, that could be a problem. A lot of people don't eat peanuts or don't like peanut butter, so I thought, okay, scrap that. So I have done a couple with some peanut butter and a couple without. I really wanted to do this because flexible dieting is so important, especially if your goal is weight loss. And I will do a whole video on what flexible dieting is, but essentially all it is allowing yourself to eat the foods that you want or the foods that you like within reason, as long as they fit within your calories. And matter of fact, you can actually get delicious foods in your calories. You don't have to just be eating rice and chicken, salad and chicken. There are so many misconceptions in the world at the moment that eating healthy and eating well is just all about eating salad leaves and rice and chicken, and I am telling you now, it does not have to be like that, I promise you. Of course, some foods always have better nutritional value, and we know that, and we know to keep them into our diets. But why not treat yourself now and then, which is why I wanted to bring you this video. It is so important that you treat yourself, you enjoy your food, and you have the things that you like. So today I'm bringing you a Oreo milkshake. I'm also bringing you some brownies. I'm bringing you some frozen yogurt, and what else have we got today? Some cookie dough balls. So all of it sounds lush, and I'm telling you now, they're all so super delicious. I can't wait for some of you to try it, and tag me in all of the videos that you do, all of the photos that you do. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the recipe. Okay, so we are starting off with a no-bake cookie dough. So ingredients that we're going to need are oats, vanilla essence, peanut butter, coconut oil, some clear honey, and then some milk chocolate chips, which obviously are optional, but I'm definitely adding them in there. So it's actually oat flour, which is the recipe, and I couldn't actually get any at the shops. I don't normally use oat flour, but I have seen that you can actually blend it up. So I'm going to give it a good go, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they're going to come out looking delish. But yeah, you literally just pop them into the fridge for 30 minutes. So this one I thought is a great one to start on because it is simple, easy, and hopefully pretty quick. But yeah, let's get going.
So I started off with weighing my oats, 100 grams, and as I said, I obviously blended it to make oat flour, and I was very impressed. Don't mind me just doing that. Look, it looks really, really good. I was very impressed. We then went in with the peanut butter. I had about 100 grams of this. I wanted to eat the whole pot. It smelled so good. 3 tablespoons of honey. And then some coconut oil, which was 1 tablespoon. I did then melt it in the microwave, and as you'll see in a sec, I then poured it straight into the mixture. I then went in with the vanilla essence, which was 1 teaspoon, and I didn't actually weigh out the chocolate chips. I just kind of put in however many I thought to put in. I then mixed it all together and added a scoop of protein. You can use any, I just used a vanilla flavour, and then it comes like this, which is so cool. Literally just make them into some small balls, rolling them all together. They're not very sticky, which is good, and then you're literally going to pop them in the freezer or the fridge. I actually popped them in the freezer first and then took them out and put them into the fridge, just because I was making obviously more than one recipe in one go, but I was super impressed. They were really quick and really easy.
Okay, so we are going in now with a yogurt bark. Again, something really, really quick and easy. You literally pop it into the freezer, and I'm going to change it up a little bit today, and we're going to use some protein powder in there, and I'm going to top it with some frozen berries, I am going to put a little bit of the vanilla extract in just to make it a little bit sweeter, and we are going to also top with some peanut butter, but you can top, I probably would top with Biscoff normally, but I just thought it's out, why don't we use that instead. So yeah, this one's really simple. Only issue I'm having at the moment is none of my baking trays fit into my freezer, so I'm going to have to use a slightly smaller plate, so let's see how we get on with that.
So I started with some Greek style yogurt. I actually used the whole tub, and I just used normal Greek style yogurt. If you want to use low fat, that's absolutely fine. It obviously will just change the macros and the calories slightly, so just keep that in mind. I then popped a scoop of protein powder in there straight away. I actually used just vanilla. I'm sure that some other flavours would also be really nice, so definitely trial them out if you want to. And I then added some vanilla essence, just to give it a little bit more flavour. So then mixed it all together and made sure that there were no lumps or bumps left from the protein powder, but to be honest, it actually mixes in really, really well. So I then took my plate with my baking paper and I poured it all over and spread it out as evenly as I could. Obviously the plate did have a little dip in the middle, so it was quite hard to do that, but yes, literally just spreading it. I then took some peanut butter and popped it into the microwave, just melted it a little bit, and then topped it with some frozen berries. I'm sure you could use your normal berries because it's going into the freezer anyway. So you're going to pop it into the freezer probably for an hour or so once this is done. And then, yeah, you're going to eat it after. It's so delicious, really, really yummy.
Okay, so we're now moving on to some peanut butter banana brownies. I am obviously going to use the oven now. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Let's have a little look what we need. So 2 to 3 ripe bananas. These are really tiny ones, so I'm probably going to use 3. Peanut butter, obviously. Madagascar vanilla or whatever vanilla essence. Honey, cocoa powder, flour, and then milk. Normally you can just mash these up, but I'm actually going to put them in the blender just because I've got the option to, so I'm going to put them in there to just make them a little bit more mushed. I'm not going to like fully blend them till they're soft, but yeah, I'm going to pop them in the blender.
So I started off with the bananas, and as I said, I literally broke them up into the blender and then I was going to blend them to make them mushy. Like I said, 2 to 3, these were really, really small bananas, so I actually used all 3 of them. So I then popped the banana in the bowl and added 150 grams of peanut butter. Again, this is so hard to get out of the tub. It was a struggle. I then added, again, just a drop of vanilla essence. And then with the honey, I actually added 100 grams. So I did have to use my scales for this, and it was so much. I then gave everything a really, really good mix together. As you can see, I'm really mixing. I then added 80 grams of plain flour. Again, I think you can use oat flour, anything that you want. And 3 tablespoons or around kind of 6 grams of cocoa powder. Just a little bit of salt, and then I mixed everything together. This is when it was starting to look really good. I added in a drop of milk just to make the mixture just a little bit kind of thinner. It was really, really thick and like fudgy, but so good. I was really enjoying myself. I then popped all the mixture into this little loaf tray and popped it into the oven for around 20 minutes.
Okay, this one I am really excited about. So we are going to be making an Oreo protein milkshake, kind of like a dessert version. I've even got some light squirty cream to go on the top. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. All you're going to need is some protein. Literally, doesn't really matter what brand, just as long as it's vanilla or kind of like unflavoured. Probably chocolate as well if you really want to. Obviously some light cream. Some Oreos. These are just standard Oreos. They just are in a Lady Gaga packet. Some low-fat Madagascar vanilla ice cream. Now this I just got from M&S. It is absolutely lush. I love it. You can use anything like Halo Top, even kind of like a frozen yogurt. You could even use frozen banana, but we're going to use this today. Some almond milk or normal milk, whatever you want to choose, and then obviously you are going to need your blender. But yeah, this one should be quite easy, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
So I went in with 100 ml of almond milk, 60 grams of the vanilla ice cream, oops. I then put a whole scoop of fit whey protein in, again vanilla flavour. I would definitely put vanilla or maybe chocolate in this, 2 Oreos, and then I got the blender and blended everything together. It looked amazing. look at that. It literally looks like something you get in like a cafe. It looks amazing. I then topped it with some squirty cream and some little Oreos.
Delish. I am about to try that right now. Let's give it a go. Mmm. That is good. So here we go. Obviously I've already had the Oreo milkshake, which I actually ended up giving to my housemate because I knew I was going to be eating all of this as well. So the yogurt bark, which looks really delicious, the cookie dough balls, and then the yummy brownies. And I have got my wonderful taste tester here ready. How are you feeling today? Are you excited?
Prepped and primed.
Prepped and primed, ready?
Prepped and primed, I'm always ready.
Right, let's sit down. I'm gonna sit down next to you and we will give them a try. Okay, what are we going in first with? What would you like to try?
Cookie ball.
The cookie dough ball.
Cookie dough.
Yeah. So, let's have a little look. Let me bring it to the camera.
Has this got coconut in it?
It's actually got coconut oil.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Why is it not focusing? Okay. The chocolate chips are nice now.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's a lot more coconutty than I thought.
You
Actually,
get a lot of coconut.
but it's nice.
Mm.
So that is what it looks like in the middle. Sorry, please excuse my gross nails. Really impressed with them. They're nice, aren't they?
They're really good.
They are a bit like cookie dough as well. Really good. Really recommend. Mwah.
I can't lie, I'm not very excited for this.
Really?
It's not my kind of thing.
So it's protein yogurt bark. Cheers. Oh, you got a berry underneath. I mean, I really like that. I like anything really creamy. And that's really creamy, it's lovely. Do you like that? It's nicer than you probably thought it was going to be, isn't it?
Was expecting, you know, like when you get them like dry yogurt bars? That's the kind of thing I was expecting. But
No,
it's
really-
quite good where it's like icy, it's quite like refreshing.
It's really creamy as well. I'm really impressed with that. I actually don't think the peanut butter's really needed on top. That was very nice. I like that. So these look like really quite fudgy in the middle.
Got no patience, I pick it up and I just want to shove it in my gob.
These look really fudgy. Let's have a little taste. They're very
Very banana-y.
they're very banana-y. But I love that. I can't lie. I really like them. Do you like that?
So
They're really nice consistency in the middle.
it's like halfway between a brownie and
Like a loaf bread.
yeah.
Do you know what? I think that would be really nice if you put chocolate chips in it. What? Why is that funny?
I think most things would be pretty nice if you put chocolate chips in it.
No, seriously, I think I sometimes think like the chocolate in it like makes it a little bit more moist. Don't know, do you know what I mean? I think that'd be really nice in that. Okay, let's rate. What is your favourite to your least favourite? Did you try the Oreo milkshake?
No.
No. Okay. I do like the Oreo milkshake, it's really good.
Yeah, I think my favourite is the cookie dough.
First place, cookie dough balls. Second place.
I'm actually going to give it to the yogurt bark.
Yeah, do you know what? I was really impressed with this. Delicious.
And then I'm going to go for last place, brownie, just because it's a little bit stodgy for me. A little bit like
a little bit like too thick of a consistency. Yeah, it's very, it's a little bit more kind of like a loaf cake. It's definitely not like light and fluffy like a brownie. Matt's going in for more of the cookie dough. It's really good, isn't it? Really nice. I actually also don't like coconut, and I really, really like them. They're lush, aren't they? They're no bake. Just put them in the freezer. I know. I'm gonna leave Matt to eat some of his treats. Got a lot in front of him. But yes, a huge thank you for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and we definitely will be back bringing some more little recipes for you guys, because as I said, it's so important that you guys are filling yourself up with some delicious food. But once again, see you all again very, very soon. See you later.